Lights, camera, action. The story of Kenyan cinema is one of resilience, creativity, and awakening. From colonial propaganda reels to streaming hits, this is the remarkable journey of Kenya's film industry. It began in the early 20th century under British colonial rule. The first films shot in Kenya weren't Kenyan. They were made by British settlers and foreign crews who used cinema to promote the empire and document wildlife. Films like Simba and King Solomon's Mines showcased the landscape, but not its people. Africans were sidelined, rarely seen in major roles or behind the camera. In the 1940s, the British launched the Colonial Film Unit to make educational films for Africans. But the message and control stayed colonial. Film had arrived, but it wasn't yet Kenyan. That began to change in 1963. Independence sparked a new wave of pride and creativity. The government established the Kenya Film Corporation and the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication to nurture local talent. Still, challenges remained. Equipment was scarce, funding was limited, and the industry was young. Hollywood continued to dominate Kenya's image abroad. Productions like Out of Africa and The Flame Trees of Thika used Kenya as a backdrop, but few Kenyans got to tell their own stories. Despite this, pioneers like Anne Mungai and Jerry Karago emerged, creating documentaries and dramas with limited resources. On TV, shows like Vitimbi and Vioja Mahakamani captured audiences with satire and relatable storytelling. Then came the 1990s and a revolution. VHS technology gave birth to Riverwood, a grassroots film movement named after Nairobi's River Road. Filmmakers with handheld cameras and grit created local dramas and action films in Swahili. Sold on DVDs in markets and matatus, Riverwood became the people's cinema, raw, bold, and uniquely Kenyan. TV also thrived, with channels like KTN and Citizen TV investing in local shows like Tahiti High, which became household favorites. In the 2000s, digital filmmaking ushered in a new chapter. Production improved. Filmmakers like Wanuri Kahiu and Tosh Gitonga broke through with films like Nairobi Half-Life and Soul Boy, which gained global recognition. Support systems grew with the Kenya Film Commission and initiatives like DocuBox and One Fine Day Films. Festivals and awards created space for recognition and pride. Television continued to reflect society, with shows like Makutano Junction and Shuga tackling social issues through drama. Then came the streaming era and a global spotlight. Platforms like Netflix and Showmax began showcasing Kenyan stories. Series like Country Queen and films like Disconnect reached global audiences. At the same time, YouTube and TikTok gave rise to independent creators who didn't need traditional gatekeepers to build loyal followings. Hollywood also returned, but this time, Kenya had a seat at the table. Productions like Sense8 and The First Grader collaborated with Kenyan crews. And homegrown films like Supa Modo earned acclaim around the world, proving Kenyan stories could move hearts anywhere. Animation and gaming also took root. Studios like Letty Arts are now pushing storytelling into exciting new formats, blending tech with tradition. Still, the journey isn't over. Piracy, limited funding, and weak distribution remain challenges. Urban areas enjoy screens, but many rural communities remain left out. For local films to thrive at home, Kenya needs stronger infrastructure and support. But the future? It's bright. With more youth, faster internet, and growing global interest, Kenya is poised to lead African cinema into its next golden age. All it takes is support for creators, smart policies, and platforms that elevate authentic Kenyan voices. From colonial reels to digital revolutions, Kenya has come a long way, and a new generation is picking up the camera, not to imitate, but to innovate, inspire, and redefine African cinema. Kenya's film future isn't just on the horizon, it's already rolling. Join us next time as we explore the strengths and weaknesses of Africa film industry and see which country has the greatest potential. Don't forget to like and subscribe.